I was thrown into the back of the house where there was water, but a bookcase kept the rubble from going on top of me. So I was able to crawl out, and Sean, who's around here somewhere, pulled me out the last few feet once I got it past the door. So it's an experience.
So the old adage, lucky to be alive, I guess?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And what's for the future bring? Can you put another house here, or
no? Our house didn't flood. It fell into the river because the river cut out the ground up from underneath it. We lost 10 feet of our yard,
right,
easily, maybe more. But this house survived the 27 flood. All the floods we've had in the last 10 years. Never anything, no problem at all.
right.
This was a totally different animal. But it just once it got going, it just started taking trees down, then all the dirt. And after a while, I can show you if you want to.
Seem to have a lot of bottles of wine.
Yeah. I go to France every year for a book fair.
Yeah.
And I always get present stuff. That culvert there,
Yeah.
there's ground on the other side of it before the rain came. In fact, where all this silt is now, that was the river channel.
And were you in the house when it collapsed? What
Yeah,
happened?
Well, we'd already evacuated my daughters and up to our neighbor's house. And our cats were still in there, so my wife and I went back in and finally found them because they were hiding. And I was following my wife out with our second cat, and I noticed my bag that I'd packed with my laptop and all the important papers, passports, birth certificates, insurance papers, everything I thought we would need afterwards. So I stepped back to get it, and the house just went with.
Oh, 23 for sure. We're guessing 25, but we have no idea how many were in the popper section.
Are they all in the river, or?
They're all over.
And you're bringing forensic analysts from Boston and where
We
else?
had a fella, I'll know more later because he was here doing an assessment this morning, and whether to pull a team from Burlington or the Boston medical examiner forensic team. And they're supposed to be here with equipment and refrigerator trucks and put them in an environment until we can get that rebuilt and put back where they belong. So this is all going to have to be rebuilt. And I'm sure it's very disturbing for many of the families. So we especially want to protect the integrity. We're very emotional about this. It's, please respect us. We're doing everything we can.
So when did you first come see the cemetery after the devastation took place?
As soon as I could get across from 73, because that's where I live. And I've lost track of days, so I'm not sure whether it was yesterday or the day before. I had heard rumors because I am one of the cemetery commissioners, and I'm kind of in charge of the lands part, real estate, and
we watched the whole thing come across the backyard.
Yeah.
But it came up so fast that I went into my basement, and the water was building up because I have a walkout basement in the back, and the water came up so fast it got to be 2 feet, and then it blew the door in.
Yeah.
So I just got all my saws and stuff on the tables and stuff, and it's a good thing because I had a lot of junk down there that I work with. But boy, oh boy, it come.
So what did you do then?
Well, I went back upstairs because it was up to my groin.
Yeah.
I went back upstairs, and all we could do then was just wait it out.
So where are we in Rochester?
We're at Sandy's Books and Bakery here in downtown Rochester.
And you're still open?
We're still open. We've been open every day in varying degrees as the days have gone by. The first couple of days we were open basically to provide phone if we had it, the bathrooms. We've catered to a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, feeding homeless people, literally people who are coming in. We've entertained a lot of flood stories. It's been an interesting process to be here and be available as people come kind of bedraggled out of the woods.